recently we found the origins of it. So a lot of what people did back in the day, you know, they just borrow one tune from another song and they change the words. Like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is the same tune as the ABC song. So anyway, Tubba Nubba original tune come from a song from 1905 that was from the Black Minstrels in America. And that song was called Navajo. And it was a racist song, and it was a story of a romance between a Navajo woman and an African American man, which apparently was comical to them at the time. And I'll sing you the original song from 1905. It goes, Never, never, my Navajo, I have a love for you that will grow. If you'll take a coon for a bow, my never, Navajo. So, racist song. But somehow that song got to the islands in Australia, and one island man must have liked it. And Nabba Nabba, when we say it, they say Nubba Nubba. The V becomes the B. And Nubba Nubba, Norem means come with me on the reef. Or come, come. So he made that new song, come with me on the reef, we'll go on the dinghy and we'll go fishing. So this whole new song, but it just took that melody. And that might have been in the 30s, 1930s. And a lot of the songs out there, they just take their tunes from anywhere, you know, and put their own words to it. And then 30 years ago, the Wiggles, this Australian kids group, is now singing this song, but nobody knowing the original. And a lot of people think it's a traditional song from the islands. And it's traditional now because when you have multiple generations keep singing a song, it's got a cultural element in terms of teaching the kids how to go fishing on the reef and all things like that. So this is how the song goes now. It goes Tubba Nubba Nubba Norem Tuga Pena Siri Bingi Nebetre Niko Kemi Siri Nebere Tubba Nubba Norem. And all the kids do it. Then the second part of that, and this is the influences or the origins of songs. This dance is not how our Australian Islander people dance. This sit-down dance, as you sit down and do it, is a Polynesian influence. Now, around that time, when you know, when colonization was happening, missionaries was coming, and unfortunately, for a lot of the white missionaries that went up there, especially near Papua New Guinea, they got eaten. So they sent Polynesian missionaries, Samoans, South Sea Islanders, and this is a Polynesian dancing style. Because when the missionaries converted our people, their traditional dances were seen as heathen, but the missionary dance was okay, and the missionaries were Polynesian. So that Tubba Nubba song, the melody come from America and the dance come from Polynesia, but that story's got cultural practice still there. And it's a traditional song, and I call it a song kinship system, where a song now, and I do my version, which is like today's version, a song will have a parent and a grandparent and great-grandparent, and that great-grandparent might be a racist American, you know, that grandparent might be a Polynesian missionary. But that's all the influences. So that's why I'm curious about a lot of these songs, especially these old songs that have a Brixton version or a British version. That's the generation now, and then each generation that comes after will have their little cultural influences. So that's just an example of what happens when I trace origins of songs. You go down the rabbit hole of some amazing historical stories, but it teaches me what life was like back then, what was going on, why my family is the way that we are, why I am the way that I am, because every generation has so many influences. And songs are great ways to preserve that. Yeah, sorry, just want to tell you a big story.
Great. It was very interesting.
And all these songs got stories like that, and I reckon your songs will be the same.
Yeah, when I was a kid,